How's everyone doing? So today we're going to be doing an oil change on the Mach 1 and also replacing this with that one because it is cracked right here. So I don't really want it to be cracked. It's not a bad crack, but I don't want any issues with it. So for the oil filter, you will need an FL 500S. See that right there. And for oil, let's see what we got here. It's 5W30 synthetic blend. I picked up the Motorcraft one because I just figured use the Ford stuff until it's at least out of under warranty. I did already start unscrewing some of these. I took my license plate thing off here. I have it Velcroed and screwed in here. It looks like it's just some bolts. We'll do a time lapse on it, but it looks like it's just some bolts, 7mm socket on them. This is the screw that I used to hold the license plate up, and figured I'd record it, put some information out there, and see how it goes. And if you guys have any other tips for me, please leave them in the comments. Help's always appreciated. Now I think we'll do a time lapse of this. I'll let you know if I run into any problems in case anyone else wants to either put one on, because I believe you can put this on a GT too, and or it's just someone has the same problem, they want to replace it. All right, so let's cut to that time lapse. All right, so I'm gonna stop the time lapse because I don't think anyone wants to see me just doing screws and stuff, but I do want to show how to get the plastic clips off. So I got the first one off, and let me put the camera over here. Let's see. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the time lapse because I don't think everyone wants to see me just playing with the bolts and stuff, but I do want to show how to get the plastic clips out because I think that may present the challenge, as for me it did at least. I'm looking at them and this is how I've been doing it. Well, I shouldn't say been doing it, how I've done the first one. So let me prop the camera up here. Let me move the stuff. So we're gonna take that clip out. All right, let me go on the other side. So what I did is I got a big screwdriver. Honestly, a small one would probably work better. I might go switch. All right, and I'm just thinking I might have another idea here because I tried this, but now I'm thinking about it. A Dremel, if you have a Dremel, the little tool that comes with it actually might work pretty well. I'm gonna try that now. So I got the knife, and there's a little, you want to go between the washer and the screw. It's actually quite hard to see. Let's see, just want to get in there and split the two just enough to get in the screw. All right, so let me get in with the screwdriver first. All right, I'm in with the screwdriver. Just turn this a little bit. See if I can get in there with the wrench here. Yep, now I'm in with the wrench. And now you got that gap. You should just be able to pull the clip right out. Alright, loosened it up. Pull it out. And there you go, and you're out. So you just gotta remember where we put them. So I'm gonna go put it now back down at the bottom because the clips are different. So yeah, let me get the other clip. here. So that one was on the outside. Let's come here and put that one. Oh no, they're the same. I lied. I'm sorry, they're the same. But they do actually come out all the way here. So if you wanted to, you can see they do come apart completely. They are the same, so that's good. But I still line them up. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show that. The Dremel tool thing, not necessary. The screwdriver does work quite all right, but might be a useful thing to have because it does get back there nice and well. So yeah, we'll have to take, I think, those two, these two, and then the same on the other side. We'll have to take this bolt out now, some bolts in here. Quite a lot of screws, but we'll get there. We'll lower it down. So far I have the front, those two. I gotta get the, so I have, let's see, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got any there? 10, 11, 12. Looks like the middle one isn't a thing. I don't know, it looks like I gotta see what this guy is here. No, I have to see what that is. And then, yeah. So I'll let you know if I run into any other things that might help. Alright. Alright, so we took this off, but usually you would just go through the door. But since I was replacing that anyway, it's quite a bit easier. You can see the filter's right there. So I'll take that off and put the new one on. So right here will be the drain plug. Okay. And then, oh, I got it. I'll set it up right here. Got it. I think it might fit in here.
Are you gonna do it now?
Nah.
Flip it on?
I can get the clip, but you can just hold it on. Okay, so it's, I started twisting it, but it did get stuck on, it's hard to see this little notch here. So I just took a knife and I just pulled this down a little bit and then twisted it. And now it's at the point where you'll pull it and it'll start to flow. But I'm gonna put the camera down now because I need both hands. So pause that. So we got the oil filter out. You can see it's in there. I'm just gonna put the new one in. This would be pretty hard to do with that door in the way, I will say that. But we'll have to do that part of it next time. So then, once you get that, I'm just going to screw it in. Find the threads. Alright. Thread it on. Down a little more. We're good. And then that's in there. So now, see that the oil filter's in there. We still got some little oil residues. But the filter, the new filter is in there, hand tight. Snug. Alright, so now we'll have to put the new belly pan back on. But usually you just do it through that little trap door, which would probably be nearly impossible. But now we just got to fill it back up with the oil. Alright, so this thing is on now. The hardest part is you got to slide it in under here. So I'll show that in a second. Alright, so the hard part is, so as you can see it's on, yeah, you have to get some things. Couldn't record it because I had to use both hands to hold it, and I'm not gonna lie, it did take a while. So you gotta slide this under here, but while also making sure to get it in here, behind here, and these behind it too. So it is like kind of a lot. Definitely need at least 2 people to do it. But then once it's on in there and you got someone like lifting it from the back, just put a couple screws in the front, and then we went under, put these 2 screws and the plug in there, and then I should be all set to just screw everything in, and that's it. And I mean, I didn't record myself put in the oil in the car and everything, but I mean, that's, you just unplug it, pour the oil in with a filter, with a funnel, I'm sorry. And yeah, and if you have a catch can like I do, just make sure you empty the catch can too. It's a good time to do it. And other than that, I think that's it. So yeah, if there's any questions or things. Oh, also, I when I was pulling the plugs, sometimes I didn't, it just came out easy where you just put the screwdriver in, plucked it, and you were able to just wiggle it out. Other times the wrench was useful, so you definitely don't need the wrench. I mean, it's definitely doable without. I just thought it was like a nice kind of nifty trick. All right, so that's all. It's all for today's problems. The old one is, actually, I don't know where the old one is. It was outside. I mean, someone moved it. But yeah, this one's not cracked. And actually, while we're under here, you can kind of see it funnels the air right to the brakes. You got 2 things in there, and it'll funnel the air to the brakes. So that's all. Thank you.